Hello my sweet besties, welcome back to my channel. We are doing our monthly empties video. I have a lot to talk about today. I don't think I'm gonna continue to do the empties videos where it's like an overhead shot because I don't think y'all love that as much as when it's like a talking head video. So we're gonna jump right into these empties. This is probably gonna be a juicy one. There's a lot of full sizes that I see. And I did finish some makeup. I know, surprising. I'm just gonna randomly pull them out of here and we're gonna talk about them, and that's gonna be that. And also, just so you know, I didn't calculate the prices of all these beforehand, so I'm gonna be just as surprised as you when I see the final number at the end. So that's just what's going on. But this is a Dr. Barbara Sturm V-Wash. This is for your vagina. It was really good. It was really good with my pH. I enjoyed it. I don't think I'm going to buy this again though because it was expensive and there's so much on the market, and honestly you can just use, well, what I do is, not that y'all needed to know this. Oh no, this was like leaking, but I thought I used it all up. That's fun. Well, I use the Necessaire everywhere, so I don't even need a separate body wash. This is disgusting. I guess we'll hop into this next. This is the regular Necessaire body wash. I cannot believe this leaked. I swore I used it all. Luckily it's just soap. I just didn't want anything on my fingies. But this is, as you all know, my favorite body wash. I will continue repurchasing this forever and ever until I find one that I like more, which I haven't yet. So this is the GOAT for now. If you're new here, which you're probably not because I think I have the same viewers, but if you are, I love it because it's so gentle on my skin. It's fragrance free. It doesn't strip my skin of all its natural oils, and it's relatively affordable. I mean, it's not at an affordable price point, like a Target price point. I think it's like $20, but at least it's not the price of the V-Wash. Okay, this is actually really funny. Just how it ended up happening, I finished up 3 body washes this month, and it's not because I used them all up in this month. Like, I didn't start them all this month. I've been working on these 2 for a while, and it just so happened that they all got finished up in this month. But anyway, this is the Necessaire body wash in the Alabanum scent. I think this was supposed to be Hinoki, right? I don't know, but I tried it. I loved the scent. It smells so good. I can't even describe it. It just smells wonderful. However, Nick and I both noticed that our body did not react to the fragrance in this as well as we would have liked. Like, Nick got a bump on his side, and I also got some bumps on my back that I think were from using this versus the other body wash. It could just be circumstantial because it is summer and I've been walking and getting more sweaty. However, I love the scent of this, so if fragrance doesn't bother you, try this out. It's just so warm and cozy. It's not spicy like the sandalwood. It is more of like an earthy scent. Like a, I don't even know how to describe this. It's just beautiful. Okay, try it out. It's sweet, but kind of witty, but not masculine. I don't really know. Just try it, see how you like it. I love it, but I'm not gonna buy it again because of the other one. I will use the fragrance-free one. And up next, this is actually a body wash that I had gotten Nick for Christmas. It is the Body Acne Wash. It has 2% salicylic acid. He didn't like this, so he just used the other one. So I ended up finishing this up. It was really strong. I was using it in my armpits because it was kind of too drying for the other parts of my body. And this one really got rid of the deodorant really well, but I don't know. If you need a body wash with salicylic acid in it, this is a good one for that. It's just we don't need salicylic acid in our body wash, so we didn't really get the full effect of this. It wasn't good for us. However, I do love the packaging. It's like aluminum. I love the pump. Really cool. This is exciting. I used up a shampoo. This is the Briogeo Be Gentle Be Kind Aloe and Oat Milk Ultra Soothing Shampoo. The funny thing about this is I wouldn't say it was ultra soothing, but it wasn't super stripping, so I'll take it. I would consider buying this in the future. It was really easy to go through. I really love this formula for my hair. Like I said, wasn't too stripping. What I do though is I put a conditioner in my hair to start off the shower, like really get my hair soft, and then I shampoo and then I conditioner again, which I mean might be a lot for some people, but my hair loves it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. And yeah, this has no scent to it. It's perfect. Love it. I would repurchase it. I do have a couple more shampoos in my shower. I keep almost saying conditioner. I have more shampoos in my shower though, so I'm gonna try to use those up. But again, if you're in the market for a shampoo, this is a really nice one. And I'm pretty sure it's at Sephora, and I'm pretty sure it's pretty affordable. Another hair product I used up was the InnerSense Hydrating Hair Mask. This unfortunately didn't do anything for my hair. I didn't really get any benefits from it. I was kind of like sad because it does have really good ingredients. It's at a really good price point. I just don't think it did absolutely anything. everything for my hair. So I guess if you like a thick consistency in a hair product, but you don't need a ton of moisturizing, then this might be for you because of the clean ingredients and because of the price point, but I'm not gonna repurchase this one. I'm actually gonna repurchase this one right here. This is the Biofacina Toscana Conditioning Hair Repair Mask with organic Tuscan extra virgin olive oil. I used every last drop of this. Okay, so this conditioner, I feel like there's always a caveat with these types of things, but this conditioner has a very intense like minty menthol smell to it, and I don't know why. It is extremely intense. Like when I first put it on my hair, my eyes were like getting red. I was like, what the heck is this scent in here for? But my hair absolutely loves this formula. It is so nice, and I just bit my cheek. This is so nice on my scalp. I'm gonna continue repurchasing it because of how much my hair likes it. I wish they came out with an unscented version, as I always say, but this is really, really nice. If your hair gets frizzy, if it gets unmanageable, if your hair needs extra hydration, if you bleach your hair, definitely check this out, but go into it knowing that it's really strongly scented. And it's kind of hard to get. I had to get it off Ayla Beauty, which is a clean beauty website that I literally only use to get this conditioner off of. I'm gonna see if there's like a better way that I can get it. And it is $30, which I don't like spending $30 on a hair conditioner that I kind of go through, but it's so good. So good. Definitely check it out. It's amazing. And now on to some face products. That might be the last hair product, I think. I have dog hair all over this because my Empties bin was on the floor. So, ugh. I used up the Caudalie grape water. I was obsessed with this for a hot minute, but honestly, I'm kind of not obsessed with it anymore, which is funny. I mean, it's still a good product. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. If you want a refreshing mist, get it. But I'm either using a toner that has a lot of skincare properties or just a plain water spray to wash my face. So I don't really have a need for this grape water. I'm probably not gonna repurchase it, even though it was so refreshing and I loved it for so long. And I'm not sad I spent my money on this. I used it up all the way. It was nice, but I don't see myself repurchasing it in the future just because my needs have kind of changed. Another face spray I used up was the Ravenot Hydrating Jasmine Mist. I definitely hauled this year, so I'm happy that it's come into my collection and I've already used it up. I'm thinking about cleaning up the bottle and keeping it. It's just so beautiful. I feel like I could put a body spray in here from Bath & Body Works and have really, really cute luxe packaging for an extremely cheap body spray. I might do that to one of their florals because all that was in here was jasmine water. So this spray though, it is incredibly organic and flowery smelling. Like you can tell this is straight flower water or flower extract, whatever this is. It is a very intense smell. Ravenot has a very intense jasmine smell, and I typically love jasmine in perfumes, but this is the very not sweet but very floral version of it. It's like as fresh jasmine as you can get on the scale of jasmine. It's like not sweet perfumey jasmine, it's very floral green white flower jasmine. It smells good to me, but it's just very, very strong. And I tend to use a mist like this at night, so I'm not sure that I'm gonna repurchase it. There's just a lot going on with a jasmine smell at night. And it was pretty expensive. It was so fun to try though, so I'm not upset that I got to try it. And also the packaging is just beautiful. I wish their entire line was in this packaging. I love this color. This is like my favorite color. But anyway, I won't be repurchasing it, but I am gonna keep this packaging to put a body spray in it and have it live on. Okay, this is icky because whatever spilt, which I think was that conditioner, got on this product, so I'm gonna have to hold it upside down. But this is the True Botanicals Pure Radiance Body Butter. I used up the whole thing. Let me show you. She's gone. Very proud of that. This was nothing special. Let me remind myself of the smell. Yeah, it has a slight botanical smell. There's nothing wrong with this. It's just, I'm after something super rich and luxurious and almost too rich and luxurious, you know? Like I want something so thick and creamy that it just lathers my feet and stays there for a little bit before sinking in. And this was just a little bit too, it had a nice thick consistency. It just wasn't rich enough for me in formulation. So I feel like this would be great for a lot of people. I do love the packaging. I love an amber jar with a black top. It's just so chic. But I won't be repurchasing this. It was fun to use. I don't regret it. It's just, you know, not going to be a repurchase for me. I have so many more products to go through, by the way. I did not realize how much I used. I'm gonna go through the sample sachets that I've used up first and then get to the rest. There is still full sizes left and travel sizes and makeup and perfumes. I used up a full perfume. go me. But I used up the Good Genes, the Sunday Riley Good Genes lactic acid treatment. I use this on my body because I used to love using it on my face. This is a product that I cherished in college. I would buy like one a year and just use a teeny bit at a time because it was so expensive. So if your face is not as sensitive as mine, definitely try it because it's really good. I just can't use it anymore. My body loved it though. I also used up the Eve Lom Radiance Repair Retinol Serum. I used up quite a few retinol products, surprisingly, for not really being a retinol girly. This was too small to really have an opinion on, so I'm not gonna give you one. This I've used before. This is the Bakel Nutrifiller Dry Skin Face, Eye, Lip, Neck Cream. It's really good. I really like this. From what I remember from looking it up for a prior video, it's really expensive, so I might not buy it. But if this is any sort of like affordable or makes sense, I would definitely consider buying this because this was so nice. You can use it like everywhere. I'm pretty sure the ingredients are good. It didn't mess with my skin at all, like my natural barrier. So definitely look into this if you have sensitive skin and you need an all-purpose cream, again, for your face, eye, eyelids, lips, neck, and décolleté. Really liked it. It was nice. I also used 2 of these Clarins multi-intensive super restorative night cream. I just used these on my feet actually, and they were nice, but I would never buy it. Another thing I used up was the Chantecaille Rice and Geranium Foaming Cleanser. I definitely used this up in my last Empties video. It is a nice cleanser. I wouldn't necessarily call it a foaming cleanser. It's more creamy and it has little granules in it. It has this like texture that I wasn't expecting, so it freaked me out at first because when it says foaming cleanser, I'm thinking of a pump dispenser of cleanser where it like comes out like an actual foam, but this one was a creamy cleanser with little scrubby bits in it. It was cool. I'm not gonna buy it, but it was fun to use. So if you have a sample of it, use it up. It is fun. All right, some more hair products. I used up the moisturizing hair mask from Away, I think. I kind of have the name cut off. I don't really know. Yeah, I think it's Away. This product didn't really do much for my hair, and I hated the packaging. I do not like this tin packaging that you have to squeeze. Like if it has a pump, that's fine, but the squeeze packaging just hurts my hands. This didn't do enough for my hair. The only thing it had going for it was the amazing ingredients that it has, but they're not amazing enough to make my hair feel good. So what is it really worth then? I'm not gonna repurchase this. Sad it didn't work out. And also it's like an organic conditioner. I just thought it would be fun to have like an organic conditioner, but didn't work out, so not gonna dwell on it. I used up 2 cleaning products. This is the Beauty Blender Liquid Lavender Brush Cleanser. I go through this every few months. I feel like they made their bottle smaller. Is that just me or does this look smaller to you? It was nice. I don't like that it makes my brushes smell like lavender because I'm not a huge lavender girly, but it does the job. But I also heard that dial soap and olive oil does the job just as good. So, I mean, use this if you want, but it's just whatever. And I also used up these Joanna Check cleansing wipes. There was only 10 in here, so this is more of a sample, but I use these to wipe off swatches off my face and my hands. They went super fast because this was basically just like a travel sample size that I got for free. I liked them. I remember them being super scented though. Yeah, they had a scent to them that I'm not truly a fan of, so I don't think I'm gonna buy these. In fact, I actually bought the Honest Beauty wipes because they're really affordable and I just use them to wipe off swatches anyway. But this is fun to use. Oh my god, this is so gross, but whatever was in here spilled and the things are not moving. Oh, there's one sachet I forgot to show you. This is a purifying cleanser from Gressa. I've talked about this in all of my empties so far, I feel like. It's a really nice purifying cleanser that doesn't strip your skin at all. Definitely check it out. It's from like one of those indie brands. And let's talk about, oh, I can't get it up. Oh my god, it's like stuck on there. Okay, that's icky. Okay, this is the perfume I used up. This is Outre Vanille perfume. It's actually an EDT, so it's a toilette. I love this perfume, as you know. This is a forever repurchase. I already have a backup of this that I'm starting to use already, so this is just forever gonna be something that I'm constantly using up. It's been one of my holy grail products for so long, and that's never gonna change. It's really affordable. Definitely try it. It is so worth it. Another perfume that I used up, I'm sorry, the shampoo is everywhere. I used up Mandorle by Sora Dora. This is a niche perfume from Lucky Scent. They give you little dabber samples and I don't like the dabber samples, so I put them in little squirt bottles. So that's how I use them up. And Mandorle was a good scent. It was just strong. It was like, it's kind of like the parts of Tom Ford Lost Cherry that gives it its smoky Tonka vibe, which I'm not really about. It's kind of like a Tonka forward cherry scent. It was a little too strong for me. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not gonna repurchase it, but it was fun to try. And I also used Boho Boco's Wet Cherry Liquor. This really did smell like wet cherry liquor. Like it's exactly what it says it is. I thought I would like it a little bit more. I think because it has like a liquor note, it comes off as being kind of like a high alcohol alcohol content perfume. So I don't know if that translates really well for me, but I could see this being a really awesome cool girl scent for a lot of girls, a lot of girlies out there. I'm just gonna continue on all the products stuck to the shampoo, but this is Pixie's Collagen Tonic. This is a toner. I'm so proud of myself. It's one of those toners that doesn't come in a spray form. So I'm so happy that I used it up. This was nice. I didn't like that it was scented, but it was nice on my skin other than the fragrance. It was kind of standard. If you need a toner and you have to get it from the drugstore, this is probably a good one to look into. And even better if they had a fragrance-free version of this, but there's really not much to say. It wasn't like life-changing. And this isn't their toner that does all the exfoliating. I forget what it's called, but this is just their collagen one. I like don't want to be touching these things. I used up a little sample of the fur oil. I think this is supposed to be for your sensitive areas. I just used it on my legs and I really like it. And if I needed a sensitive area oil, I would check this one out. It's really nice. A makeup product that I used up the Charlotte Tilbury Push-Up Lashes. Now this is supposed to be her mascara in her infamous or famous Pillow Talk shade. This is in the shade Dream Pop. It's kind of a reddened brown, and I bought it because I thought it was gonna be more on the brown, maybe even leaning burgundy spectrum of colors, but it's more of a red brown. So it doesn't look great on me. It kind of makes me look like sick. I did like the formula, I just didn't like the color itself. Not gonna repurchase. On to more makeup. I'm so proud of myself. I used up a lip balm completely. I cannot roll this up anymore. Do you see that? That's it. Nothing comes up. But yeah, I'm so proud. Look how far it is down there. This is the Kiss Kiss Bee Glow Rose Glow lip balm. It was one of those lip balms that when you put it on, it adjusts to the pH of your skin and turns that universal bright pink. So I didn't love that. I did love the texture and the feel on my lips. And I wore this. This was kind of like my car lip balm, if you will. So I put it on every time I was in the car, but I would like this better if it didn't have the pH adjustingness to it. So I'm not gonna repurchase it, but the packaging is so luxurious and I did really like it. Getting product shots of this afterward is gonna be so hard because they're like covered. Oh well. We'll continue on. This is Gressa's Salt of the Earth Hydrating Serum. It's a really simple kind of like salt-based serum that I use in the daytime. I have another one that I'm using right now. It's really simple, it's really calming, and there's a lot of stuff on the market that's comparable to it, not exactly in the ingredients, but kind of the feel and what it does overall. So I do like supporting a woman-owned small business. That's why I continue to buy Gressa. I'll link down some comparable, more accessible brands down below that you can get this from, or something like it from, not that specific product. I used up another toner. This is the Rose Inc Skin Resolution Clarifying Toner. This was too harsh on my skin. There was literally like pink clay in here that I had to mix into the formula every time I wanted to use it, and it just smelled like it was gonna be too purifying for me. Like I knew it was gonna be strong. So I dabbed just a little bit on my skin at night, so this lasted a while. Glad it's gone, won't buy it, and I'm not sure what the future holds for Rose Inc because Rosie is cutting herself out of the business. I used up 3 different cleansers, so I got the product on my other hand now. I used up the Cora Organics Turmeric Glow Foaming Cleanser. This was extremely scented. I love the formula and I love how it made my skin feel, but because of how scented it was, I would not repurchase this. It was intense. It was a lot. This mixed with my hair conditioner was just too much. It was too invigorating for a nighttime shower. But 2 products I liked a little bit more was the Tata Harper Super Kind Softening Cleanser and the Indie Lee Purifying Face Wash. So this purifying face wash is a little more in line with things that I typically like to use. I would buy this. It was really nice and gentle on my skin. It didn't strip my skin, and Indie Lee tends to do well with my sensitive skin. On the other hand, this Tata Harper one was really nice, but it was a little bit too creamy and gentle. Like I would use this as a first cleanse rather than just a one and done cleanser. I mean, it might work for some people, but I just felt like I need a little bit more. I mean, it was good on days where my skin was kind of like going through it and I needed something super gentle, but I don't know. It was nice having a sample of it, and I could see it being useful having another sample of this around in the future, but I don't need a full size. I used up another mascara. This is the Gwen Stefani one. I'm not gonna be able to open this because of the spilled shampoo or conditioner or whatever, but I lost my train of thought completely. What was I gonna say about this? I don't think I like, oh yeah, I don't like the applicator. There's this little ball at the end, not a fan. The formula was just whatever, but I'm just so sad that I don't feel like Gwen Stefani's line was giving me what I wanted it to give me. It was so promising seeing that it was an affordable, clean, centered beauty line with her flair, like the checkered print and everything. It was just so nostalgic to have a product made by her, but they just didn't perform for me, which is so sad. And also I heard that these are popping up in TJ Maxx all across the globe, or the United States, I don't know. They've been popping up a lot, so check them out there. You'll probably get a great deal. But I also used up 2 samples of body products. this, well, they're face products, but I use them on my body. I think I've used both of these before in Empties. This is the Guerlain Youth Watery Oil, and this is Olay's Nutri Fortifying Moisturizer. I remember trying this on my face before and I didn't like it, so I used it on my body. And so then this time I also used it on my body. It really doesn't do much, so it's kind of like a nothing product that I don't really have much to say about. I would pass on it, unfortunately. And this watery oil is perfect if you literally are looking for a watery oil. It's exactly what it feels like. I found it hard to get the little gold balls in there, which I think hold the oil, to really get into the little stopper. It was kind of hard to use. I don't really see the purpose of this because I feel like you would either use a toner or an oil depending on what you wanted. I don't know why I would use a watery oil. It just doesn't really make sense to me, but if one of you uses this and you love it, let me know why you love it. I'm really interested. There are two things left, one of them being this Olaplex number 9. This is a tried and true product for me that I have used so often. This is a little travel size of it. It's a bond protecting serum for your hair. I use it right out of the shower as a detangler, and it also has a heat protectant in it, so it's nice for me to use at night even if I'm going to be styling my hair the next day because it has those heat protecting properties. I still put extra heat styler in my hair, but it is nice to have this as kind of like a base, and it just feels, it's like a gel-like texture, so it goes into my hair really nice and disappears and doesn't leave any thick residue, so I'm obsessed with that. The last product which is also coated in the shampoo, was the Manasi 7 Botanical Serum. This serum, I feel like a lot of Manasi's products, I want to love them, I really do. I love the aesthetics of the brand, they look awesome, but when it comes to the practice of using them, they often don't do as much for me as I wish they would. So I'm not gonna continue to purchase their skincare. It just didn't really work for me, even though I love the packaging. It's so simple and beautiful, and I love how wildcrafted the ingredients are, and they use organic ingredients, wild-crafted ingredients, sustainable ingredients. So I really love that about them. I just haven't found things that truly work for me. There was nothing like particularly wrong with this other than I didn't see it do much for my face. I guess the only thing it had going for it was it didn't break me out. So if I was having a time in my life where my skin was being really reactive for some reason, maybe I would go back to this to see if it works for me when the other stuff doesn't. But other than that, I don't see myself repurchasing this. Ugh. Oh my God, come on. Those Honest wipes were so hard to get out for some reason. I must have had these wipes a long time ago because this scent reminds me of when we lived in our apartment before we went to Jacksonville. Reminds me of that time. I must have used more of their products then too. I'm actually pretty sure I did. Gotta get all that shampoo off my fingies. That was gross. All right, so that is it. Here is the grand total of all of my empties for this month. We are doing so good at reporting empties. This is the first series on my channel that I've actually stuck with. So if you enjoy these videos, please let me know so I continue to do them through the end of the year, and we'll think about doing it next year, but we still have a long ways to go. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're using up your products and not buying more than you're using and being responsible and just doing your absolute best and giving yourself a little extra love today. I hope you're doing that for yourself. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm actually getting really hot because I have my fan down low so I can film. But anyways, I'm gonna jump off. I love you all. Seriously, give yourself a little extra love today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.